don't know. Let me ask you.
Yeah.
Who do you spoke with?
I just spoke to the receptionist and I said I wanted to come by and, I just spoke to the receptionist and said I wanted to come by and deliver some documents. I'm a constituent.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Which room is it? Oh yeah, I know where it is. Or what?
I'm going over there.
Okay, great.
You know, it'd be even better if they have some Paraguayan refs.
Good night.
And the France.
Bye, Tina, take care. He's in the 6th floor. I'm going over there.
Are you from Mexico?
Huh?
Are you from Mexico?
No, I'm not.
Guatemala? You sound Hispanic.
Yes.
I have lots of family in Guadalajara.
What happened?
Oh,
Yeah, my family's from Central America.
okay.
You from here?
Soy de aquí,
Okay.
Riverside.
Riverside.
Voy a visitar mi Congressman.
Yes.
Porque hay problemas en los Estados Unidos, ¿sabes?
It's gonna be way over there.
Okay.
And the last door and your right, I believe. Yes?
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, I came by to visit the district manager,
Who's come? Do you have an appointment with him?
Chris Bennett. Oh, I sent an email to him 2 years ago and today, and about these documents, and so I wanted to give this to him and just explain it to him, if he's available for just a couple minutes. I'm a constituent, and it's some issues that I'm concerned about.
Okay. Well, he's not in the office today.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
Ignacio.
Ignacio. Okay. Well, I might have sent it to you. I sent an email today. My name's Chris Bennett. And, oh yeah, Ignacio, I remember. Madera.
No, Ignacio Romero.
Romero. Yes,
Yes.
Romero. Yeah, I sent it to you 2 years ago. So my father was a professor of medicine at UCLA for 35 years. And I've been working with him for 25 years. And that document shows that millions of seniors are getting poisoned with 16 drugs in bad combinations right now. And so I sent multiple emails to you and also Mr. Takano. I've gotten 0 responses. Have you received any of this?
Well, I haven't checked my emails lately on this one, so I'll look into it.
Okay, have you heard of Starlight? It's a fireproof material.
Okay.
So that's also there. I've been working on something with NASA for 30 years that could make homes fireproof with a thin coating of paint.
Okay.
And so because of Congress ignoring me, all those people are dying and their houses are burning down.
Okay.
And so now you are a witness. You've received the documents. You can go to my YouTube channel, Starlight was news all over the world in the 1990s. You could see a Dateline NBC video about Starlight, and yet we've been blocked. So all those jets, there's been 3 jet crashes where people burned to death. The NASCAR driver. So I've sent this to you and your team, and also Garcia, who's on the aviation committee 2 years ago, and I've been ignored, and now there's 3 more crashes where people burned to death. One in Austin, the Gulf Stream that just crashed and people burned to death. It was a baseball player. Okay, so Paris Hilton, and now I'm teaming up with Epstein Justice, because the people that are blocking us are all together, and I have information on that too. And so she's gone to Congress twice to free hundreds of thousands of kids that are getting abused in psych facilities, and nothing has happened because the Congress people seem to be a bunch of criminals. So I'm hoping that some of your staff is going to turn out to be honest, because it's easy to ignore one person, but when I show up with 10 people that have been working for 20 years, like Dr. Lois Lee, okay, so I'm a very nice person. I've been patient, and I've sent you an email. Either there's somebody blocking my communications, or everybody's batshit crazy. Okay, so the congressman asked Robert Kennedy if Trump is crazy. He is. I've got a friend who's known Trump Jr. for 20 years, and he gave him all those documents, and they slammed the door too. 5 years ago, Robert Kennedy is crazy too. I gave him all those documents in person 2 years ago. I got a picture and a video with him in Los Angeles. Okay, I've gotten my documents to 5 presidents, and I have witnesses. Okay, so I'm asking you, please, people are getting poisoned, and it's on my YouTube channel, New Planet Tech.
I don't know how the congressman, he's not in any of his committees. You might want to have to actually look into the committee. He's in the Veterans Affairs Committee, so, okay. So
Veterans Affairs Committee. So the person who...
The FAA, if you're talking about some planes and stuff like that, there's agencies that are responsible for those. That's where you can start. You can't just go directly to a congressman and say, hey, I need you to just create. There is a procedure, there's protocols, there's standards, there's agencies, there's companies, there's the private sector, there's the public sector. So all that, you can't just go directly, hey, Congressman, I want you to do this and take care of that. There's protocols. So I would say that if you have issues in there, you might want to start with those agencies first, and then perhaps then those agencies actually have directors, they have chief of staff, they have CEOs, and then those are actually also in communication with Congress where they get the funding approval. So, there's a whole, process of obviously bureaucracy, but the congressman doesn't have the authority to just say, hey, let's resolve this issue. There's 435 members. Congressman Mark Collins is just only 1 member. But I mean, if I'm more than happy to pass this on. That if you forward this to me, I don't. This is not within my profile, so I just forward this to the committee in the House. So,
well, you're now a witness.
I admit if I actually have, and so I just.
You're a human being. You have family.
That's not
who are going to doctors. Who are going to doctors. Let me be clear. Mm-hmm. That's proof that the medical system is poisoning intentionally.
Right, and there's a procedure for that. There's
okay.
a process.
The procedure is I'm here.
Right.
And you have a job to do.
I understand my job. I know there's a process for that and all that sort of stuff.
I know your job because I've been knocking on your door and your doors for 20 years now.
There's always a process. Like I said, we're not dismissive. We're actually taking, but like I say, again, I'm giving you my guidance. I'm giving you my. There is a process for you to follow to kind of
I followed it for the last 20 years.
To voice your hurt.
Yeah, I followed it for the last 20 years. Okay, so now I've reached a human being.
Right, I haven't been in the job for 20 years.
Okay, I know that. So I'm now reached a human being for the first time. Actually I've reached a bunch of them, but let me use one other thing. You said the Veterans Committee. He's also doing an inquiry where he asked Robert Kennedy if Trump is insane. Mm-hmm. What committee is that?
That's the Veterans Affairs Committee, sir.
The Veterans Affairs Committee. Right. Okay, well, millions of 22 veterans are killing themselves every day. There's two veterans, Vietnam veterans, who created the concept of post-traumatic stress. Shad Me Shad is at the...
Down too, by the way, just to let you know. It wasn't 20, it's not 22 now, it's less than that.
Shad Me Shad is one of them. He's at the Los Angeles airport at the National Veterans Foundation with Martin Sheen and Oliver Stone. I've been communicating and meeting with him for 20 years. I just talked to him 2 years ago, and I said, will you go on camera with your colleagues, Dr. Figley, to talk about the cure? Because you've never done it in 20, 30, 40 years.
He's definitely aggressively working, advocating.
So he agreed to do it.
To reduce the, the high rate of suicide.
It could be eliminated. If I could finish, it could be eliminated.
One member of the committee, like I said, he's only one member. He is definitely.
Okay, well now I've told you. Now I told you. Okay, and I think you should correct the lie that if I'm a constituent and if I give you anything, my dad got poisoned by Mormon Bishop Brian. Okay, he works at the church on 44th Street, a Mormon. He poisoned my dad, and I've reported it to the local sheriff, and you can see it all, the videos on my YouTube channel, okay? And they're all ignoring me, okay? They poisoned my dad at the local nursing home, Valencia Gardens, by giving him 2 drugs that poisoned him, and he died.
There's a host of, processes for you to follow, to mitigate those alternatives and options throughout this. So.
All right, well, okay. I'm asking you to be the one, okay? To be the one that helps us, okay? And now you're a witness, and I'm asking you to please, to be the one that starts to do the right thing.
So I'm not a witness. I'm actually just a staffer that works for the congressman.
If they slam the door on this, then they're criminal psychopaths too. And Congressman Mark Takano has criminals working in his office. So if all you guys say, no, I can't do nothing, I'm a constituent. My address at home is right on that document.
No one is saying that you can't do nothing, that we can't do
okay.
What I'm telling you.
I'm asking you to open a case now, and I'm going to be back here with Epstein Justice. Just look it up.
Case, or this isn't just information.
No, I'm asking you to open a case.
If you want a case, this is just information for us to have. This is information. A lot of this stuff is that we don't have jurisdiction. We're only a congressional office. We're staffers. We don't have law enforcement. We don't have investigative powers.
I'm going to law enforcement down the street, in the next building, in the next office next.
At your own prerogative, you can actually go reach out to lawyers and at your own expenses. Again,
next door they have a psych, for the sheriff, they have a psych division. I'm going to ask them to talk to you guys and say, are you guys crazy? You can't slam the door on this stuff. Your own people are getting poisoned. So I'm asking you, please, do something about that. All right? And I've now asked you to open a case. I know how things work here. I'm a constituent. My address is there. And I'm asking you to open a case so that I can confirm that the congressman got that information. That's what I'm going to come back here in a few days. I want to hear from the congressperson. Okay, so the staff people sometimes are criminals, I've learned, and then they bury it. Okay, so
thank you
for 20 years I haven't heard from the congressperson, and I'm asking to hear back from him personally.
I'll forward it to the congressman.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. And thank you for your service.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, I thought I had said psych assessment before. Yeah, ring a bell for psychological evaluations. Yeah, there you go. So. Okay, I've been wanting to drop it off there too. So, let me see. That shit crazy.